Hello everyone, this is your friend from Naruto Audio Fanfics, and we are back once again with a brand new fanfic. Which is what if Naruto awakened to a new path and built a legendary harem with Hinata Hyuga, Ino Yamanaka, Temari, Kurenai Yuhi, Anko Mitarashi, Tenten, Sum Inazuka, Hana Inazuka, Shizune, Tsunade Senju, Ayame, Tsunami, Tayuya, Sakura Haruno, Kuretsuchi, Mei Terumi, Yugao Azuki, Samui, Makoto Uchiha, Koyuki Kazuhana and Hanabi Hyuga, Part 1. If you enjoy this story, don't forget to hit the like button, thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing Naruto fanfics like this. So without wasting any more time, let's start today's fanfic. Hold the line, we must defend the leaf or die with honor trying, yelled the former third Hokage Hyutsen Sarutodi. Hi, third Hokage, said four masked Anab members, then took off to fight the Nine Tails. Please get here soon, Minato, you are the only one that can beat this monster, the third Hokage said, then jumped into battle. Flashback. On the outskirts of the Hidden Leaf village and half an hour before the attack, there was a woman giving birth to her first child with her husband in the room. The husband was none other than the fourth Hokage, Minato Namikaze. He was looking at his wife that he married in secret, Kushina Uzumaki. You are doing great, love, Minato said, holding his wife's hand. Oh, shut up, you asshole. Are you pushing a damn watermelon through your... Because that how it feel? Kushina yelled. I have no clue how it feels being a guy and all, but a few of my female friend and family members said that how it is. No, Minato said. Then I say shut the hell up so I can push, you asshole, Kushina yelled. Okay, I am sorry. It took everything that the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails had to push the baby out. Okay, one more push shall do it, said a nurse that was taking care of the mother. With that said, Kushina pushed with all her might until she could not push no more. She pushed with all her might until she cry her child cries. It is a healthy baby boy, said the nurse while she clamped and cut the umbilical cord. Kushina was panting hard, trying to breathe after giving birth. Meanwhile, Minato walked over to the nurse that was cleaning the baby of and wrapping him in a towel. Hand him to me, please, Minato asked. The nurse turned to him and handed him the child carefully. He looks just like me but with whisker marks. He also seems to have your strength, Minato said, taking the baby to his wife. Oh, my baby. Can I hold him while you check and strengthen the seal? Kushina asked. Yes, you can. What are we going to name him? Minato said. I thought we said Naruto like from your teacher's book, Kushina said. Okay, here he is, Minato said, handing the baby now named Naruto to his wife. Any luck finding any more Uzumakis? Asked Minato while checking the seal. Some, but I could only find a Uzumaki, Kushina said, holding Naruto close to her, feeding to him. Okay, well, the seal looks good, I just need to strengthen it, Minato said, doing some hand ins. He was about to finish when there was a huge earth-shaking explosion. What was that? Yelled Kushina. I don't know, Minato yelled, looking at the direction of the explosion. That would be the bomb I set up, said a voice behind Minato. Turning around, Minato sees the person that spoke. Who are you and what do you want? Minato yells, clenching his hands. My name does not matter, what I want is to destroy the Leaf Village, the stranger said. Why do you want to destroy the Hidden Leaf Village? Asked Kushina. Because I can with the help of the Nine Tails. So back off, Yellow Flash, or your wife and son get it, the spiral masked stranger said, pointing a knife at the Hokage's family. As long as I draw breath into my lungs and my heart beats, you will not hurt either the leaf or my family. So I swear, not only as the Hokage but as a father and as a man, I will kill you if you try, said Minato with hated for the man in his voice. Ha 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 ha, well, you can save only one, what would it be? The man said with what sounded like he was laughing. Minato, not knowing what to do, backed up and watched as the man walked until the man could see the seal. Good, now it is time, release you Nine Tails and you will obey me, the man said, doing hand signs to release the Nine Tails. The Nine Tails will never obey you, it is a force of nature. It cannot be controlled, Kushina said. We shall see. With that said, the stranger finished the hand signs and released the 9 tails. Now is the time for not only the leaf to fear me but also the whole wood will bow to me, the man said with laughter in his voice. I will not bow to you and either will my wife or the leaf, Minato said. Oh, you will, the stranger said. Then the seal broke apart and the 9 tails fly out of the seal. Dum dum dum. Well, you all know what happens after that. If not, watch Naruto Shippuden and Road to Ninja Naruto the movie. Tell me what you think in a PM and tell me what kind of kinky stuff you want to see. I also need a beta reader. If you are up to the job, hit me up. Die demon, yelled a mob running after a 9-year-old boy. Why do you hate me? I have done anything, the boy said, running and crying. You killed my brother, said a man throwing a knife. I did not. I am 9, you dumb. How can I kill anyone? Yelled the boy, turning down an alley. Where did he go? Yelled one man. I don't know, said another man. We have to find him so we can take care of him, said a woman. The whole group looked around the alleyway. For about 5 minutes the mob looked around until they heard a noise. They all headed to it. Hold it right there, the group heard behind them. They all turned around and saw an Anbu member standing at the entryway of the alley. You all are under arrest by the order of the Hokage, yelled the Anbu member in a dog mask. Why are you protecting the demon? Yelled a man in the group. Because he is not the demon and because I follow the law, and last reason he is a kid, you dumb people, the Anbu yelled. Signal other members of the Anbu to come and arrest the mob to take to jail for execution. After all of the Anbu member rounded about the mob member and took them away. The dog masked member looked to a group of garbage cans and walked over to them. It is okay, they are gone now, the dog Anbu said. Are they gone? The boy asked. They are Naruto, said the Anbu. How do you know my name? The boy, now known as Naruto. The whole village knows you, Anbu said, wiping away the boy's tears. I know, and they all hate me. Why do they hate me? Naruto said, crying into the Anbu member giving hug. It is okay, Naruto. I can't tell you why people hate you, but I can say it will be okay, the Anbu said. Are you sure? Naruto asked. I am sure one day you will do great things and everyone will see you as the hero you are. How can you be sure? Naruto asked between cries. I know because I can see it in your eyes and I can see the strength in your heart, the Anbu said. Thank you, Naruto said. You are welcome. Now how about I let you go outside the village and look around the forest? Really? Naruto asked with a smile on his face that could light up a house. Sure, but you have to promise to be careful and be back before sunset, the Anbu said. I promise, and I never go back on my word. That's my ninja way, Naruto said, holding up his hand with thumb up. Ha 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 ha, good, now go, the Anbu said. Thanks, Naruto said, running to the gate. Let him through, the Anbu said to the gate guard. Are you sure about this? The guard asked. Yay, he needs this. I will tell the Hokage, the Anbu said. Okay, I can't believe those villager can be so cruel and try to kill a kid. It makes me sick, the guard said. I agree with you, the Anbu said, looking down. I have failed Naruto and Sensei. I hope I can make it up to him and to Naruto. With that said, the Anbu left to go to the Hokage office. It took a few minutes to get to the Hokage's office. When he got there, he entered through the window. Hello, Kakashi. How are you and how is Naruto today? Asked the third Hokage, Hiruzen Sarutobi. He is fine now. I can't believe how the village is treating him. He is a kid and they are treating him like a monster, like the 9 tails. He is the prison, not the prisoner. He is the jailer, not the jailed, Kakashi said, looking down. I know, I can't believe how they treat him. If I only know how they would treat him, I would never have told anyone what the fourth did. I only hope Minato and Kushina can forgive me for putting the kid through hell, because I don't think I can forgive myself, the third Hokage said, breathing hard, putting his hands over his face. I know what you mean. I wish we could do more for him. I hate the council for doing this for him. I only know the truth, they would kiss his like he is a god. We can only hope for the best and protect him until he turns 16, then he can know and start building his clans up, the Hokage said. Yay, I know, Kakashi said, hating himself. Meanwhile in the forest, why do I get treated like shit? I have done nothing to them, Naruto thought into his head, kicking a rock down the road. Naruto thought as he walked down the road. He walked for a few minutes until he heard a squeal in the forest. He went to see what it was. It took him a few minutes to get there, and what he saw made him sick to his core. There was 4 male genin in a circle throwing both kunai and shurikens at a fox that was hanging upside with its back paw in a rope trap. Ha ha ha, this is fun. I can't believe my dad told us we can do this, one of the genin said. The fox was squealing and was trying to out of the rope. Naruto could not take it. He hated anyone hurting anyone that could not fight back. When one of the genin got ready to throw another shuriken at the fox, Naruto ran up to the boy and punched him in the face. Get thee away from the fox before I rip balls off and shove them down your throat, Naruto said with venom in his voice. It is the demon boy that my dad told us about, the genin that Naruto punched in the face said. That's right, I am a demon, and to hurt the fox again and I will kill you and take your soul to hell and make you my bitch, Naruto said with so much killer chakra that has made the genin piss their pants. Run guys, yelled one of the genin. That's right bitches, run you, Naruto yelled, throwing a shuriken at the group. Once Naruto come down, he turned to the fox. He looks at the fox and he could see that the fox was bleeding and was scared. He also saw that the fox was a female. It is okay girl. I will not hurt you, Naruto said, getting ready to free the fox. Naruto cut the rope and freed the fox and catch the rope. Once the fox was free, she tried to get away, but Naruto held her close to himself. You are hurt bad girl. Let me help you. The fox seemed to come down because of his words. I will take you home and take care of you, Naruto said while petting the fox. It took Naruto about a half an hour to get home. He unlocked his door, walked in. After he turned on and got some water for the fox to drink and wrap for the fox's leg and to stop the bleeding. It took about an hour to make sure the fox was taken care of. After that he feed the fox and himself. Washed up and went to bed. In the middle of the night he was pulled into his mind by the 9 tails. Where the hell am I? Asked Naruto. You are in your mind, Kit. I pulled you in here, a strange voice behind him. Naruto turned around and saw a large cage and large red eyes. Who or what the are you? Naruto asked. I am the great and powerful 9-tail fox, yelled the 9-tail fox. Yay, I just did a wizard of Oz. Okay, 2 things. Why are you in me and what the do you want? Naruto asked. I was sealed inside your pathetic body to contain my power, and that is why the villagers hate you. The second, I want to know why you saved the fox. I will tell you, Naruto said, starting a long conversation. It has been 7 years since Naruto had saved the female fox that he named Fuchs. He took care of her and tried to let her go free, but it seemed that she did not want to leave him. He took her everywhere. He has also started to train with the 9 tails, teaching him. He and the 9 tails did not get along well at first, but after the fox told him about Naruto's past and what happened when the fox attacked and killed his parents. It took a lot for Naruto to forgive him, but after the fox appealed and promised reparations, Naruto forgave him somewhat. Naruto, who was now 16, started Ninja Academy when he was 12. He got along well with almost everyone but 2 people. He liked Choji Akamichi. Every week they would have a ramen eating contest. Choji's friend Shikamaru Nara was easy, they would watch clouds and chill together. Now Kiba Inuzuka was a bite of a little problem until they found out they both liked to train with their partners. Kiba and Akamaru and Naruto and Fuchs would train together all the time. Naruto get along well with Kiba's family, the Inuzuka, because of his loyalty. Naruto like Shino Aburame was nice, there was no problem there. The only other male Naruto could not stand. He was Sasuke Uchiha. Naruto could not stand the stock-up sob. Everything with him was Uchiha this and Uchiha that, but Naruto respected the man for pushing on when his whole family was killed by his brother. The other guys he did not care about, but he would still help them out if they needed it. 2 out of the 3 girls in class he got along well with. Ino Yamanaka was nice. She could be a bitch at times, but once Naruto told her where she could find some rare flowers, they got along well and became great friends. Now Hinata Hyuga was different. Both of Naruto and Fuchs liked her right away. She just had something about her that they liked. She had a sweet and caring spurts, and every time he saw her his heart would start pounding like a drum. Now the last girl in class was Sakura Haruno, the biggest fangirl in the history of fangirls for that Sasuke Uchiha, and her voice was like two cats in a bag having in a dryer. He could not stand her. And I do not hate Sakura. I like her better when she grows up. Through the years he has gotten stronger thanks to the nine tails, also known as Kurama. He could now tree walk and water walk and other higher jutsu like the Taju Kage Bunshin no Jutsu, aka multiple shadow clone jutsu. Because of his large reserve of chakra he could not do the regular shadow clone jutsu. He could also talk to Fuchs and Akamaru just like the Inuzukas thanks to Kurama teaching him how to talk to animals. He was the strongest in class and he knows it, but Kurama convinced him to play it low. It was the last day at the academy and he was excited about it and could not wait for it. He knew that whatever it was he could pass the class easily. He could not wait to be a ninja. He walked into the classroom and saw Hinata, and as usual his heart was pounding as he saw her. He walked over to her and sat into the seat next to her, and Fuchs jumped into her lap. "Hello Hinata. How are you today?" Naruto asked. Hello Naruto. I am scared about today, Hinata playing with her fingers trying to hide a blush all over her face. Who should not be scared? You will do great. You will do great, I believe in you. You are stronger than you think. You just need to believe in yourself, Naruto said, giving her a foxy grin. Thank you Naruto, Hinata said, petting Fuchs. He believes in me, Hinata thought to herself. The two kept talking for a few minutes waiting for class to start to take the test. Hey guys, Ino said, walking in the classroom. Hey Ino, how are you? Asked Naruto, giving her a foxy grin. I am good, thank you Naruto. How are you? Ino said with a blush on her face. Both of Hinata and Ino know each other had a crush, and probably more for Naruto. For Hinata it was when he told her the story about how he got Fuchs about 6.5 years ago. Ino was a little different. She did not get feelings for him about 1 year ago when he was always there for her. All three of them talked until their teacher Iruka Amina and his aide walks in. Hello class, Iruka said. Hello Iruka sensei, said the whole class. Okay, as we all know, today is the test to see if you will become shinobi and kunoichi of the leaf. So let's begin. All of the tests were almost done. There was just Naruto to do test. All of Naruto's friends passed their test. I am so proud of both of you girls, Naruto said, looking at Hinata and Ino. Thank you Naruto, they both said. Of the girls said with blushes on their faces, rubbing their legs together. Okay Naruto, it is your turn. Let's head to the testing room, said Iruka. Okay. See you girls later, Naruto said, looking at the girls and winked, then walked away. Both of Naruto and Iruka walked to the testing room. Oh hey Gramps, Naruto said to the Hokage walking into the room. Iruka hits Naruto over the head. Watch your mouth. Show some respect to the Hokage, Iruka said, shaking his fist. I did watch my mouth when I said hey Gramps. It is okay Iruka Naruto, and I talk like this all the time, the Hokage said with a smile on his face. Okay Naruto, let's go and do your test, Iruka said. Okay, ready whenever you are, Naruto said with a smirk on his face. Okay, first will be transformation jutsu, Iruka said. Okay, here we go, Naruto said, breathing in deeply, then holding up an hand sign and yelled, Jutsu. After Naruto said that, Naruto transformed into a blonde bombshell with about a B cup size. What do you think? Naruto said with a wink. All three men in the room shoot out of their chairs with nosebleeds. What the hell were you thinking? Yelled Iruka. I was thinking it would be fun to see your faces, Naruto said, laughing his off, changing back to his original form. So did I pass that part? Come yeah, you passed that part. Now for the second part will be a substitution jutsu, the Hokage said, putting noise plug in his noise. No sweat, Naruto said, throwing up a hand sign and changed places with a chair. How was that? That was good, Iruka said. Last one will be Shadow Clone Jutsu, the Hokage said. Okay, well, there was have a problem, Naruto said, rubbing the back of his head. Why is that? The Hokage said. Well, because of my large reserve of chakra I can't do Shadow Clone Jutsu, but I can do multiple Shadow Clone Jutsu. With that, Naruto did the hand signs and multiple shadow clones that were solid to the touch. Why? How did you learn that? All three men asked. Oh, the nine-tailed fox told me, Naruto said with a smile. www.hhhhhhat. All three yelled. Oh, for about 7 years I have been talking and training with the Nine Tails and he told me a lot of things. Yay, like what? The Hokage asked. Well, like I know that I am one of the last of both of me clans. He told me he is controlled into attacking the village 16 years ago. I know that the Nine-Tail killed my mother Kushina Uzumaki and my father Minato Namikaze, the fourth Hokage, and you have been hiding it from everyone but a few people. I also know I have to and can rebuild both clans, Naruto said with a smile. Is there anything else the Nine-Tails fox told you? The Hokage asked, looking scared while the other two men were out of it. Yea, he told me that once I became a genin he will show me how to summon his mate's clan and to sign a summoning contract. Who is his mate? The Hokage asked. She is the leader of the Summon Fox clan and Fox Spurts. Her name is Sinopa and he say you do not want to piss her off. If you piss her off it would make his attack look like a kitten play with a ball of string. All three men looked like they died and gone to hell and back. So did I pass because I have to claim some of my mates and I think it is time I told everyone who my parents are. Naruto stared to walk the table and picked his new Hitai-8. See you guys later. Naruto walked out the door. Naruto walked into the classroom with his new Hitai-8 on. Hey guys. I pass like I know I could, Naruto said with a foxy grin on his face. Good job, Naruto, both Hinata and Ino said, running up and hugging him. Thanks, girls. How was Fuchs while I was gone? Naruto asked. She was good. Right, Hinata? Ino said. Hi, she is very good, Hinata said. Good, now there is something I want to tell all of you guys, Naruto said, trying to keep calm. What is it, dope? Asked Sasuke Uchiha. Well, you guys know about the night the nine-tailed fox attacks. Naruto asked. Yea, the fourth Hokage scurvies himself to kill it. Why? Asked Ino. Well, that's the thing, he did not kill it. What do you mean? This is getting too troublesome, Shikamaru asked. Well, he could not kill it because the fox is made up of chakra, so he sealed it. Naruto took a deep breath. Into me, Naruto said, looking down. What? Why would he do something like that? Hinata asked. Well, because he was my father and he know I could handle the fox's chakra, Naruto said, looking at his friends. What? You are his son. Why has no one told us before this? Asked Sasuke, looking pissed. Well, because my dad pissed a lot of people off, and not only that but people would try to get to me and the power of the fox and they would hurt anyone close to me to do it, Naruto said. Then why tell us? Choji asked. Well, 3 reasons. 1, I trust you guys and I don't want secret between us. 2nd is if I get really upset or pissed off the fox's chakra can get out, I don't want you to be afraid, and lastly I have to claim mates to start rebuilding both of my clans, Naruto said. What? Hinata and Ino yelled, jumping out of their seats. Yay, I have to get mates to rebuild my clans and I like both you girls a lot, that I would like you girls to be my wives, Naruto said, looking at both of Hinata and Ino. Why would you want to do that? They both are too troublesome, Shikamaru said. Both Hinata and Ino were giving him a deadly glare. They may be troublesome but they are also strong, beautiful and smart, and most importantly they both have good hearts, Naruto said, and hopefully kinky and like to be spanked, Naruto thought. Both of Hinata and Ino blushed a deep color of red, they looked like cherries. Okay, well, what do you two say? Naruto asked. Are you asking us to marry you? Hinata asked. Yes, I am. Will you, Hinata Hyuga and Ino Yamanaka, will you marry me and be my mates for life? Naruto asked, bending to his knee. Yes, yes, I will marry you, Naruto. Nothing will make me happier, but you will have to ask my father for my hand, yelled Hinata, running up to him and hugging him. Thank you, Hinata, and I will after we are done with everything else. So what do you say, Ino? Naruto. I don't know, I like you, I am even love you, but I am also scared, Ino said. I get that. The fox can be a scary guy, Naruto said, looking a little down. So how about you and Hinata talk to the fox then? Naruto said. We can do that. Ino asked. Yay. You just have to use your family's jutsu and you and Hinata can come into my mind, Naruto said with his foxy smile. Okay, let's do it after class, Ino said. With that said, all three of them talked until Ayako came back and told the class they can go and to be back here in a week to be a sensei. Okay, how about we go to my family's shop? Not only can my dad help us with that, you can also ask for my hand if I agree to it, Ino said with a wink, holding Naruto's hands. Okay, great, Naruto said, holding Ino's hand on his left. And by the way, you guys don't mind sharing me? Naruto asked. I don't, Ino said. Me either, as long as I am with you and I can play with the other girls and Ino I am good, Hinata said, licking arms with Naruto while holding Fuchs. Once that was said, Naruto stopped in his tracks with a nosebleed. What is wrong, Naruto? Asked Hinata. Naruto did not answer. He just stood there for a moment, then passed out with a smile on his face. Good job, you and I both know we are, but he did not know. I think you broke our poetical future husband, Ino said with a smirk. So you think you will join in even though he may need more woman, Hinata said, kneeling down to pick up Naruto. I am thinking about it, I trust and love Naruto, but the fox scares me, Ino said, also picking up Naruto. Wait, I thought you said you think you may love him, Hinata said, looking at Ino. I do love him just like you. I only said that because I am scared of losing him, Ino said, looking down. I get that. It took the girls a few minutes to drag Naruto to Ino's family store with Fuchs walking behind them. Hey mom, Ino yells. Hey Ino, what happened to Naruto? Ino's mom asked. I don't know what her name is, I could not find it. Does anyone know? Don't look at me, Hinata is the one that broke him, Ino said, pointing at Hinata. I didn't I? Hinata said, smiling. How? Ino's mom asked. We will tell you later. Is Dad home? Ino asked. Yay, he is. He is upstairs, Ino's mom said. Okay, well, you may want to close up and talk to Dad with us, Ino said, walking with Hinata to go upstairs. Okay. Ino's mom looked at her daughter, question look. After getting upstairs and telling her father that they needed to talk once Naruto woke up. It took a few minutes for him to wake up. What happened? Naruto asked, waking up. Good, you are up, Ino's dad said. Oh, hello, Inoichi Yamanaka. How are you? Naruto said. I would be good if my daughter would tell me what this is about, Inoichi said with a pissed off look. Okay, well, we have a lot to talk about, Naruto said, taking a deep breath. Mr. and Mrs. Inoichi, do you both know what I am? Naruto asked. Both of Ino's parents looked scared. What do you mean, Naruto? Inoichi asked. You know what I mean about the fourth Hokage sealing the 9 tails in me. How do you know about that? Inoichi asked, yelled. I will tell you, but what you may not know is that the fourth Hokage was my father. WHHHHHHH hat. Both of Ino's parents yelled. Yay, and I can prove it, Naruto said with a smirk. How and why? Tell us this. Ino's mom asked, holding her husband's hand. Well, not only can you read my mind but also the foxes, and I am telling you this so I can ask for your daughter's hand in marriage, Naruto said, grabbing Ino's hand. Okay, one, how can I read the fox's mind? Inoichi asked. He will let you. You just have to enter my mind. I talk to him all the time. Okay, what, you talk to the fox? Ino's mom asked. Yay, and yes, I want to marry your daughter. I want her to be the next Mrs. Namikaze and Hinata will be the next Mrs. Uzumaki, Naruto said, holding both girls. You mean I get to have the same last name as the fourth? Ino said with stars in her eyes. Yeppo, and don't worry about having an heir to your clan, our second child will have your name, Naruto said. Both of Ino's parents did not answer for minutes. After everything calmed down, they all talked about everything Naruto knew about the foxes and his parents. He told them about how the Nine Tails stabbed both of his parents trying to kill him. Okay, if everything you told me is the truth and my daughter wants to, then I will give you my blessing. Okay, well, if you want, you and your wife can enter my mind with Ino and Hinata and we can talk to the fox. It took a few minutes to get ready. Are we ready? Naruto asked. Yes, all of them yelled. Okay, everyone take a deep breath and think about going to the entryway of the fox's room, Naruto said. A few seconds later, all 5 of the humans were in Naruto's mind. Wow, this is not what I thought your mind would be, Ino's mom said. Yay, and what did you think it would look like? Naruto asked. I thought there would be girls swimming in a pool of romance, Ino's mom said. Oh well, that is in on their part of my mind, Naruto said with a smirk. For that he received a hit from both girls. You better be thinking of us, Naruto, Hinata said. She is right, Ino said with a wink. I am so lucky to have you girls. Damn straight you are, Ino said. They all walked a few more minutes and then when they got to a door he looked at the guest. Are you guys ready? Naruto asked. Yay, let's go, Ino yelled. Okay, here we go, Naruto said, opening the door. When the door was open, everyone but Naruto was shocked. They all saw they were in a forest of huge trees. Wow, this is beautiful, Ino's mom said. Thanks the Nine Tails and I made it. What do you mean? Inoichi asked. Well, before it was just a cage, but once the Nine Tails and I came to an understanding. We made a deal that if I made him this and would let his mate in here, he would talk to his mate about letting me signing a summoning contract for one of my clan and he would help find another summon clan to sign another one for that clan. Okay, well, how did you let him out without him getting out? Hinata asked. I put a collar on him, Naruto said. It was about 3 minutes later when they all get to a prairie, where they saw a table and some chairs. Once they all sat down, they waited for the Nine Tails. Hello, kid, and you puny humans, came a deep voice from the forest. Everyone looked to where the voice and what they saw made them pale. They all saw a giant fox that had 9 tails and was about 3 stories tall. Yamanaka family and Hinata, may I introduce the great 9-tailed fox, the strongest tailed beast there is, Naruto said while the foxes sat down in front of the table. Holy shits, Ino yelled, coming out of Naruto's mind. Watch your mouth, young lady, yelled Inoichi. What? We just found out that Naruto comes from a super strong clan that only was destroyed by 3 of the elemental nations and a few smaller ones joining together to destroy them. Not only that, but they only had barley. Did any ninja that survived, they could only fill 2 ships. Not only does Naruto owns the Uzumaki clan's wealth but also the Namikaze clans. So he could buy all of the village and more, and his clan's symbol is on every ninja in the Leaf Chunin level or higher when they get the vet. There is also a law that say we could not talk about this that the Hokage made, Ino yelled out in frustration. It is okay, Ino. I am okay and I have you girls, Naruto said, hugging Ino behind her. You are right, Naruto, Ino said. Hold, Naruto, I have decided that I will marry you. Thank you, Ino. Now we only to get Hinata's father to agree and I will be the luckiest man alive. Well, that may be hard. Father does not care for most people. Not only that, but the clan's elders will not like us together, Hinata said, looking down. It will be okay, Hinata. I have a plan, and besides, the Hyuga clan would not turn down a chance to get you married off to a clan with power like both of my clans, Naruto said, rubbing her back. You are right, soon my dream of being your wife will become true, Hinata said with a smile. Will you two help, please? Naruto asked Ino's parents. Sure, anything for our son-in-law. Oh, that sounds so good to say, Ino's mom said. She is right, Inoichi. With that, they all left to go to the Hyuga clan's compound. All 5 humans and 1 fox walked in complete quiet. Naruto was getting excited. He may finally get a family he wanted with 2 girls that he loved. Once they all got to the Hyuga compound, Naruto looked at the guard and said, I, Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki, demand to see the clan elder and Hiashi Hyuga, Naruto said with authority in his voice. Ino leaned to Hinata's ear and said, I don't know about you, but I just came a little bit by Naruto. Using the arthritic voice, Ino said. I know I am so wet, Hinata said with a blush on her face. You two do remember I can hear and smell better than most humans. Right, Naruto said with his foxy smirk. Eeeeepppp, Hinata yelled looking away. It took a few minutes to get into the meeting room, and now they all had to wait for the old with their head up their asses and Hinata's father. Once all the elders were there, they waited for Hinata's father when the herd. Who the hell do you think you can demand something of the Hyuga clan, you demon? One of the elders said. Wait for Hinata's dad, you old, Naruto yelled. Show some respect to the most powerful clan in the Leaf Village, the elder yelled. Then you show me respect and I will show you some hole, Naruto yelled back. Enough, yelled a voice. They all turned around to see who said that. They all saw that it was Hinata's father Hiyashi Hyuga walking into the room. Hello father, Hinata said standing up and bowing. Hello daughter, Hiyashi said back. Hello Lord Hiyashi, Naruto said. Hello again Naruto, Hiyashi said. What did you want to talk about? Naruto liked Hiyashi somewhat. He could be in, but he loved his family. I want to talk about my parents and marrying your daughter, Naruto said. You finally know, huh? Hiyashi asked. Yep, the Nine Tails told me. He remembers you. How? Hiyashi asked. He saw you when he was in my mother and when you saved me when I was a baby, Naruto said. So you know about me knowing you were Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki child. Yep, I also know you tried to get the Hokage to let you take care of me. Same with my mom's old friend Sume Inuzuka and Makoto Uchiha, but the Hokage did not want to do that because of the power balance, Naruto said. I am so sorry Naruto, Hiyashi said, then got on his hands and knees and bowed. Please, how can I make it up to you? I have failed you and your parents, Hiyashi said with shame in his voice. Well, you need to make reparations to bring honor back to your clan, Naruto said. With that, everyone smirked that was on Naruto's side. They all know that the Hyuga's one weakness was their honor. Anything, Hiyashi said. I want Hinata's hand in marriage and your help in building my new clan's house, Naruto said with a smirk, because he know that the elders would not say anything about this. You have my blessing to marry my daughter and I will help in any way I can. Thank you father, Hinata yells, hugging her father. Take care of her Naruto, Hiyashi said, hugging his daughter. I will. Now that you said I can marry her, do you mind if I mark her? Naruto asked. What do you mean Naruto? Both Hinata and Ino asked. Well, the fox said if I mix his chakra and mine and bite you on the neck I would mark you as mine. What would that do? Asked Ino's mom. That would do a couple of things. One, it would tell not only others that they are mine, but once I learn how to summon foxes they can summon them also. Two, they can call me if they need me and I can do the same. Lastly, if the fox gets out again he cannot hurt them or their original clan, Naruto said. You may then, Hiyashi. I will allow it also, Inoishi said. That you both? Naruto bowed to them. Naruto looked at both of Hinata and Ino. Do you Hinata Hyuga and Ino Yamanaka agree to be my mates? Naruto asked. Yes, both of them yelled with that. Naruto bite Hinata's of their neck. You are now mine now and forever Hinata, Naruto said after biting her neck. I would not have it any other way Alpha, Hinata said with a smile. That bite made me so horny. I just want Alpha to bend me over and me with his, Hinata thought. Why did you call him Alpha? Hiyashi asked. Because he is my mate now. He is my leader and protector and lover soon. He is my everything now, Hinata said. Good, I am glad because I will always protect my family and my village, Naruto. Are you ready Ino? Naruto asked looking at Ino. Yes I am, Ino said showing her neck. You are now mine now and forever Ino, Naruto said. I will prove myself worthy of you my Alpha, Ion said. I can't wait for Alpha's into my, Ino thought. Well, now that is take care of, Naruto said before he looked at Hiyashi and the elders. You can pick up your mouths from the floor, Naruto said. Naruto, I cannot wait for the day I can call you my son, Hiashi said. Thank you, Hiashi, Naruto said, bowing to him. Then Naruto looked to the elders. If any of you old mess with me or my clans, not only will I make you wish you were never born, but I will take your soul to hell personally, Naruto said, turning around and exiting the room, followed by the Yamanaka and Hinata. Yu was holding Fuchs and her father. Wait, sister, do not leave me, Hinata's sister Hanabi Hyuga yelled, running up to your sister and giving her a hug. I am not leaving, sister. I am walking my fiancé to the gate. Then we can talk and you and I can talk about the wedding because I want to be married soon. How about you, Ino? As soon as possible will be good, Ino said with a blush. Okay, but do not leave me please, Hanabi said with tears in her eyes. Hanabi, I will never take your sister from you. When my clan house is built, you can come by anytime you want, and if my plan goes well, I will have a surprise for you, Naruto said, wiping away Hanabi tears. Really, when? Hanabi asked. In about 2 weeks, Naruto said, patting her head. Okay, thank you, Hanabi said, giving him a hug. No problem, I will do anything for my little sister, Naruto said, the a foxy smirk. Thank you, Naruto, Hinata said, giving him a kiss. I love you. I love you also. Have fun with your sister, see you tomorrow. With that, Naruto and the Yamanaka left. They all walked until they got to the point where Naruto would turn and walk to his apartment. Mom and Dad, can I and Naruto talk by ourselves please? Ino asked. Sure, honey, her mom said, taking her husband's hand and walking away. When they were out of their sit, Naruto pined Ino to the wall, make out with her. You know, Naruto, I do love you. You are sweet and brave and will stand up for the ones you love, Ino said after breaking the kiss. I love you also. I am so happy you and Hinata will be my wives soon. I am happy also, Ino said. Good. You have a good night and talk with your parents. I will see you tomorrow. Okay, good night, my love, Ino said. With that, Naruto started to walk away to his apartment. It has been 3 days since Naruto, Ino, and Hinata have been engaged and clammed. Right now, they all were in one of the training grounds around the village. Okay, girls, the Nine Tails taught me how to summon his mate so we can sign a clan contract with the foxes. Really cool, Ino said. When are we doing it? Asked Hinata. Naruto gave her a look. I meant when are we going to summon them, Hinata said, blushing. Ha 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 ha, I know what you meant, but I like you blushing like that, I find it, Naruto said. What do you find about me, Naruto? Asked Ino. Well, the way you walk and the way you dress, Naruto answered. Good answer, Ino said with a wink. Good, before we start, I want you to call me master in private, and in public you will call me either Naruto or Alpha. Understand? Naruto said. Yay, no problem, master. I like that it is, Ino answered. Oh, I like that, master. I am master's girl, Hinata said. I am going to come so hard, Hinata thought. Good, now should we get ready to summon both of them, Naruto said, rubbing his hands together. What do you mean both of them? Asked Ino. Well, I am going to sign a clan concert for both of my clans, and I cannot do that with only one summon clan. Why? Asked Hinata. Something about conflict of interest, Naruto said. Okay, let's do this thing, Ino said. Yay, I can't wait, Hinata said. Okay, now let's me do the hand signs, Naruto said, then bite both of his thumbs, then ran through the hand signs. Summoning jutsu, yelled Naruto. In a moment there was 2 puffs of smoke. It took a few moments for the smoke to clear. Who have summoned me? Asked the large dog standing on his left. Who dares to summon me? Asked the large fox on his right. I do. I have summoned both of you to sign an clan contract with both of my clans, said Naruto. And who are you, pathetic human? Yelled the fox. Hey, shut up, fox, no one talks to my mate like that, yelled Hinata. It is okay, Hinata, Naruto said to her, then turned around to look at both of the summons. I am Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki. I am the son of the 4th Hokage and the last member of both of my clans. I am also the Jinchuriki of Kurum, the 9-tailed fox, Naruto said. What? You are my mate's Jinchuriki, yelled the fox. Yes, I am, and he told me how to summon both of you here so I can sign the contract, Naruto said. And why should we let you sign? Asked the dog. Because you and I need a strong and loyal clan to help us protect each other, Naruto said to the dog, then looked to the fox. And if you help me, I will let the nine tails out once I can truce him. Naruto then looked at both of them and said, what do you guys say? Naruto asked both of them. Okay, I agree, but you do know you have to pay for the right to sign. Said the dog. Yes, I know. For you letting us sign the contract for the Namikaze clan, I have 500 pounds of meat for you in this scroll, Naruto said, handing the scroll to the dog. Okay, you can sign, the dog said, throwing an scroll at him. Naruto bit his thumb and signed the scroll with the Namikaze clan name. It is an honor to be your partner now. My name is Hund. My clan will be with yours until the end of time, Hund said, bowing and leaving in a puff of smoke. Okay, one down, one to go. What do you say, Sinopa? Naruto asked. I will agree if you pay also, and when you free him I will take him with me and punish him myself, Sinopa said. Ha 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 ha, the fox is begging for mercy and saying sorry. I will free him once my village is taken care of. You have my word, Naruto said. Good, then you may sign. Sinopa throw him a scroll. Naruto bit his other thumb and signed it in the Uzumaki clan's name. It is an honor to serve your clan, Sinopa said, bowing and leaving also. Naruto took a deep breath and said, let's go girls, I think it is time for our date. Right coming master, Hinata said, grabbing his arm. You are the best master, Ino said, running to grab his other arm. 3 days later. It has been 3 days since signed the contracts and a week since becoming true ninjas. Naruto and Hinata and Ino were in the classroom waiting for Iruka to come and give them their team and sensei ailment. All three of them making out with each other while the class was shocked and watching them. Naruto broke the makeout and said, you know guys, you don't have to stare at us. I know we can make a great show, but get a life, Naruto said with a smirk. You are too troublesome, Naruto, said Shikamaru. Yep, and these two ladies would not have it any other way, Naruto said, holding the girls. He is right, Ino said. Oh yay, master is so good at it, Hinata said with a smile. Yay, but if he keeps this up you might as well as eat them, Choji said, eating his chips. Not a bad idea. I think I will eat you both up after your wedding, Naruto's foxy smirk. Oh master, you are making me hot all over, Ino said, rubbing against Naruto. Oh, I like that, eat us all over master, Hinata said, rubbing her legs together. Oh, shut up you perverts, yelled Sakura. You make it sound like a bad thing, forehead, Ino said. I know she is a dump. Why would it be a bad thing to know that our man likes your bodies and want to please us? Hinata said, holding Fuchs. How the hell did Naruto get two hot girls? Kiba yells. What can I say, pup breath? Girls love it when a guy knows what he is doing, Foxy grin, Naruto said. Yay, right, like you know how to please a woman, Kiba said. Do you want me to show you? Naruto asked. Every male in the class had a bloody noise, even Sasuke. Who was hiding it? Okay, that is enough, Naruto, yelled Iruka. Fine, Naruto said, crossing his arms. Okay class, as you all know, today you will be getting your team and your sensei. This will be the start of your ninja life. I am proud to call you all my students and I hope you all luck, Iruka said. AN 1 to 6, no one gives a about, so I will start with Team 7 and I will be changing up the teams. Team 7 will be Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki, Ino Yamanaka and Hinata Hyuga. Your sensei will be Kurenai Yuhi. You will meet her at the Hokage Tower after I say so. Got it? Yelled Naruto. Team 8 will be Sasuke Uchiha, Kiba Inuzuka and Sakura Haruno. Your sensei will be Kakashi Hatake. You will meet here. Team 9 will be the same as last year. Team 10 will be Shino Aburame, Shikamaru Nara and Choji Akamichi. Your sensei will be Assume Sarutobi. You will meet here. You may go Team 7 inches, Iruka said. Right, good luck guys. Let's go girls, Naruto said, linking his arms with his girls. It took them a few minutes to get to the Hokage's office. We are here to see the Hokage, Naruto said to the Hokage's aide. Right, go right in, they are waiting for you guys, said the aide. The team walked into the room, and the sight that they walked into made Naruto eye twinge. Not only did they see the Hokage and their sensei Kurenai Yuhi, they also saw a man Naruto had never seen before, but lastly they saw Jiraiya, the legendary Toad Sage Sannin. Oh good yo, the Hokage was cut off by Naruto. Fuchs attack, Naruto said, pointing to Jiraiya. Fuchs jumps out of Hinata's arms and runs to Jiraiya and jump and bite him in the crotch. Ah ha 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 ha, get this thing off of me, Jiraiya running around the room. Fuchs release, Naruto said, and Fuchs released. What was that for? You little shit, Jiraiya yelled. That was for many things. One, for pepping on girls when they are bathing. Grow the up and grow some balls. When Naruto said this, everyone saw Kurenai shake her head in agreement. 2, that was for abounding me when I needed you, and before you say I was keeping up the spy ring to keep the leaf safe. If you stopped pepping on girls and wrote your books and spied, you could have helped me out, you crappy godfather. When Naruto said that, everyone saw Jiraiya look down in shame. I am sorry Naruto, I have failed you and your parents, Jiraiya said. Yeah you did, Naruto said, sitting in a chair. Are you okay Naruto? Hinata asked. No I am not, Naruto said, pissed off. We will make you feel better after the meeting, Ino said into his eye. Thank you girls, Naruto said, hold their hands. Okay well let's get started then Naruto and team, this is your sensei Kurenai Yuhi, the Hokage said, pointing to Kurenai. Hello students and Hinata, it is good to meet you again, Kurenai said. Hello sensei. I am sorry you had to see that, Naruto said. It is okay. Why did you do that? Well, besides the pepping on girls part, Kurenai asked. Well, my father Minato Namikaze and my mother Kushina Uzumaki made him my godfather and asked him to take care of me, and guess what he did not, Naruto said. What, you are the 4th child? Kurenai. Yay. How the did you not know that it has been the talk of the village for the last week? Naruto gave her a, what the hell, look. I have been on a mission, Kurenai said, trying to breath. Okay Naruto, this is Hish Nuzumaki. I have asked him to come here and bring all of your mother clans inherent that are your right to, the Hokage said, pointing to the stranger Naruto did not know. It is an honor to meet you, Naruto said, standing up and bowing. Thank you, but the honor is all mine to finally to meet a member of the main clan, Hish said, bowing. What does he mind Naruto? Asked Ino. Well, he is a Nuzumaki, they are the branch family like the Hyuga have, but less being the main family's bitch and more of a partnership, Naruto said. He is right. Here is everything that I could get from the main clan's house before the attack minus my rights, Hish said. Of course, thank you Hish. I will hoard them, and you, Naruto said, taking about 20 scrolls. Thank you. Now if you will forgive me, I will need to get back to my family, Hish said, bowing. If you ever need anything, just name it, and if I can do it, it is yours, Naruto said to Hish. Thank you, Hish said before leaving. Now Naruto, there are 2 things we need to talk about, the Hokage said. Sure, what are they? Naruto asked. Well, 1, what are your plans? Oh, I will like to talk to the council SAP and talk to them about reparations to my clans, and in about a week Hinata and Ino and I will marry, Naruto said. Okay, well, there is a council meet in an hour. So you can get your reparations then. I will be happy to wed you 3 if you want, the Hokage said. Thank you 3rd Hokage. I would be honored. What is the 2nd thing you want to talk about? Well, our alliance with the Sand Village has been going downhill, so I and the Kazakage have been planning how to fix that. So we came up with an arranged marriage between you and his daughter to cement the deal. The Hokage looked at Naruto that said he was sorry. Okay, when is it? Naruto asked. You will have to leave here in a month to get there, the Hokage said. Okay, I will agree under 4 terms, Naruto said, standing up. What are they? The Hokage asked. 1, I need all the information you have about her. 2, I need a clan house big enough for my growing clans. 3rd, I want to be a chunin before I marry Hinata and Ino. Lastly, I want her added to their group under me and Kurenai sensei, Naruto said, looking at the Hokage. Okay, done, the Hokage said. Lord Hokage, who can't do this, yelled Jiraiya. I can, the Hokage said, handing Naruto a Chunin vest and a scroll. Naruto took both and put the vest on and started to read the scroll. Holy Naruto just had the Hokage bent over a barrel and got everything he asked. I am so horny right now it will take forever to come down, Ino thought. The way Naruto handled that he may not need me to teach him anything, Kurenai thought. Master is so good at getting people to do what he wants. I can't wait for him to have his way with me, Hinata thought. Good, now that is done, let's go to the council meeting, Naruto said, turning around and walking to the council room. All of the group walked to the council room in complete quiet. It took a few minutes to get there. Once they got there and walked into the room, the council come to yelling. What is that demon doing here? A civilian council member yelled. Before anyone could answer, Hinata and Ino ran up to the man and grabbed him by his throat. You will not talk about our mate like that again or you will lose your balls, Hinata said. Understand? Ino asked. The council nodded his head yes. Good, they both said, releasing him, and he fell to the ground. Everyone in the room was shocked besides Naruto, who had a smile on his face. Everyone quiet, Naruto is here for reparations for himself and his clan, the Hokage said. And why should we give him reparations? Asked a council member. Because you have wronged me and my father, the fourth Hokage, and my mother Kushina Uzumaki. The Uzumaki clan started the Whirlpool village. Who was an ally to the Leaf, and you treated its member like shit and told other to also, Naruto yelled and pounded his hands in the table. You cannot be real, yelled the same council member. I am, and if you want you can ask the Hokage or Lord Jiraiya here, because my father Minato Namikaze named him my godfather, Naruto yelled. Every single member of the council looked at Jiraiya, who shook his head yes. So you see, you own me and my clan, you and demand my pay, Naruto yelled. What are your demands? The Hokage asked. I want every member to help build my clan house that I want built when I get back from the Sand Village, every member to make it up to me in any way they can, and I am marrying Hinata and Ino in a week, so we need help planning it out, and lastly I want 2 seats on the council, Naruto said, crossing his arms. We will do our best to help you, Naruto, said Tsume Inuzuka. No, you ninja clans need to do more than that. You all know who I was and did not help, you just turned a blind eye to me, Naruto shook in rage. We are sorry, Naruto, the Hokage said. Yay, whatever, I am done here, but I need to talk to Tsume Inuzuka when the council is done, Naruto said. Well, in that case I call the meet ended. Everyone besides Naruto and Tsume will leave and we will vote on your seat tomorrow, the Hokage said, leaving the room. After the Hokage left, the council left and Naruto's group left and waited in the hall. Naruto waited for the door to close, then spoke to Tsume. Tsume, I cannot believe you. I have all of my mother memories thanks to the fox, and it hurts me that you did not help me, Naruto said. I am so sorry, Naruto, I will not be able to look your mother in the eyes when I see her again, Tsume said, looking down. I cannot say I would blame them, but I need you now, Naruto said. What do you need, Naruto? Tsume asked. I need you, Naruto said. What do you mean? Tsume asked. I have had a crush on you and Hana since I was younger. I would like both of you to be me mates, Naruto said. To say Tsume was shocked would be an understatement. What, you want me as a mate and my daughter? Tsume asked. Yes, Naruto said. Well, I will be okay with you being my mate, but I cannot talk for my daughter, Tsume said. I get that, Naruto said, walking to her. Stand up now, Naruto growled out. Yes, Alpha, Tsume said, jumping out of her seat. I, Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki, claim you Tsume Inuzuka as my mate, Naruto said after marking her. It is good to be claimed again, Tsume said, holding Naruto. Good, then I want you to talk to your daughter and I want you to start training Kiba harder so when both of you leave the clan it will not weaken the clan, Naruto said. Yes, Alpha. Good, lastly I need your help with something, Naruto said. Anything, my Alpha, Tsume said. Naruto leaned to her ears and whispered something. If you do this for me we can have pups sooner, Naruto said. Thank you, Alpha, Tsume said, running out the door. Naruto left also but walked. Ready to good girls? Naruto asked. Yep. They both yelled. Good, we got a lot to do in a week, Naruto said, walking with that girls. It has been 6 days since the council meeting. A lot has happened since then. After the talk and coming soon, the council has voted that Naruto will get 2 seats after he has 3 wives in both clans. Soon talked to Hana and she and Naruto went on a date. Flashback to the date. Hello Naruto, Hana said. Hello Hana. Are you ready for your date? Yay, I guess, Hana said with a sigh. What is wrong? Naruto asked. It is just. Are you just calming me and mother for power or just for fun? Hana asked. No. No god no, I have had feeling for both of you and your mother since I saved Fuchs from those genins, Naruto said, holding and rubbing her face. I remember that. You were so sweat and worried about her. I thought you were the kindest boy ever and then you took care of her. I have seen you grow into a strong man that I would be happy for him to calm me, Hana said, kissing Naruto. It would make me so happy for you to be my mate, Naruto said. Then clam me, Hana said, showing her neck to him. I Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki clam you Hana Inuzuka as my mate, Naruto said after marking her. Thank you my alpha. I can't wait to have pups with you, Hana said. I can't either. It will be fun making them, Naruto said with a foxy grin. After that the date went fast. They both had fun. They kissed and held each other all night. After the date Naruto walked Hana to her clan house. I had a wonderful time Naruto, Hana said. I did also, Naruto said, kissing her. Good night, Hana said. Night be good now, Naruto said. After she left Naruto started to walk down the road. Man, that was easy. I know I am good but damn, Naruto thought. I can answer that, said the fox. What the hell? Where have you been? I have not talked to you in about 5 days, Naruto said. I was sleeping, answered the fox. Whatever. So why is it so easy for me to calm woman? Naruto. It is because of the Uzumaki pheromones you release when you are by woman you like, the nine-tail said. Are you saying that I force the woman to be with me? Naruto asked. No you dumbass. The Uzumaki pheromones you release bring out anyone that you are around their true feeling for you. So basically you are a human lie detector, the nine-tails said. Cool, I am awesome. No you dumbass, it is your clan that is awesome. That is one of the reasons why the Uzumakis were feared. They were known for getting women and getting them to do what they want, and they were great fighters and seal masters, the fox yells. Yay. Yay, thanks you for telling me. You may be a killer beast that killed my mom and dad, but you also saved my life many times, so I want to thank you, Naruto said. Thank you Naruto, and for what it is Wreath, I am sorry I killed them, the nine-tails said. I forgive you and I know they would forgive you also because you are taking care of me, Naruto said. Thanks, that means a lot to me. End of flashback. Remembering the memory made Naruto smile. He could not wait for tomorrow, but tonight Naruto was with Choji, Shino, Shikamaru, Kiba, who had Akamaru, and Sasuke. They were walking to the bar to have Naruto's bachelor party. What is the plan for today? Asked Naruto. Well, I wanted to go to a strip club but they said no, Kiba said. Man, this is so troublesome, telling you this over and over again. Ino threatened me not to take him to a strip club. She said something about him seeing only 2 girls, so we can have strippers come here, Shikamaru said, going into the bar's back room. Oh okay, Kiba said. So how is your teams? Naruto asked. We are good. Choji and Shikamaru work well together, Shion said. And Shino works well with us and we are becoming good friends, Choji said. Good, how about you guys? Naruto asked Kiba and Sasuke. Dog boy needs to work on his timing and Sakura needs to shut up once in a while, then it will be good, Sasuke said. Hey, watch it duck, my timing was on time, you were slow but you are right about Sakura, Kiba said, petting Akamaru. Well, I am GLA. Naruto was cut off by some music. All the young men turned around and looked and saw 2 dancers. One was in a cat suit with a cat's mask and collar. She had brown hair. The other was in a snake mask and stocking and corset. She had purple hair. Hello boys, are you ready for a show? asked the purple hair girl. Yay! Kiba yelled. Kiba, control yourself, Sasuke said. Well, where is the man that is getting married? The same girl asked. Here, Naruto said, raising his hand. Oh, we don't bite, the purple hair girl said. I am the one that bites, so I'm not worried about it, Naruto said, sitting in a chair with the girls dancing around him. Naruto smelled something familiar to her. She smells familiar to me, Naruto thought. She is your sensei, you dumbass, the Nine Tails said. You are right, Naruto said to the fox. The dancer were rubbing up and down on him. The brown hair girl that he figured out was Kurenai was on his legs, rubbing her on his crotch while her hands were playing with her tits. The purple haired girl was dancing for the other guys. She was bent over to show off her and spanking it. Naruto lending to Kurenai ear and said in a whisper. Hello sensei. How did you know it was me? She asked. I have better smell than most humans, remember, Naruto said. I am so sorry Naruto, Kurenai said. It is okay, how about you and your friend and I go to the other room and talk, Naruto said. Kurenai got up off of Naruto's lap and walked over to her friend and whispered in her ear. The two of them walked to Naruto and took his hands and pulled him to the other room. Have fun Naruto, yelled Kiba. So troublesome. After the girls pulled Naruto to the other room and closed the door. So why are you here sensei? Naruto asked. I am so sorry Naruto, I just can't take it anymore. Ever since the council meeting I have wanted you. I have not seen power and caring like that before. You handled yourself so well, you could be a Chunin already like the Hokage made you. After that I talked to Hinata, she told me what kind of things you guys do and I want some. I don't care if you make me your bitch or Hinata's or Ino's, just make me yours, Kurenai said. Naruto smirked and said, I Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki clam you Kurenai Yuhi as my mate, Naruto said after marking her. I am clam to a wonderful man, Kurenai said. Naruto looked at Kurenai's friend. Who are you? Naruto asked. I am Anko Mitarashi. I am one of Kurenai's friend, Anko said. I see. Naruto took a good look at her. And a good smell also. I can take care of the curse mark for you. If you want, Naruto said. How? Asked Anko. Well, the Nine Tails says that the curse mark is in weak 1 and his chakra can break it, Naruto said. Really, break it for me, I will do anything if you break it, Anko begged. Well, the only way to break it is if I bite you, and if I did that I would have clammed you as a mate, Naruto said with Kurenai holding onto him. I don't care, clam me. I would rather be yours than have this, Anko said. Okay then. I Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki clam you Anko Mitarashi as my mate, Naruto said after marking her. Thank you for freeing me, master, Anko said, feeling her curse mark burning away. You are welcome. So I am guessing that Hinata and Ino helped you to set this up, Naruto said. Yes master, they did, said Anko. Are you mad at us? Asked Kurenai. No, I am not, I got 2 more women, how can I be mad? After the wedding I need to talk to all my girls, so you Anko tell Sum and Hana and Kurenai tell Hinata and Ino. Yes master, Anko said. I will tell them, Kurenai said. Good, now let's get back and finish this party, Naruto said. The party went on for a couple of hours. The boys danced with the girls and drank, but it was time to go to bed. They all left and went to Naruto's apartment where they all slept. The next morning all the boys had hangovers besides Naruto thanks to the fox. They all got ready and started heading to the Hokage Tower where the wedding was being held on the roof. It was a beautiful day, Naruto could not ask for more. Both of Hinata's and Ino's families were there. Naruto was more nerved than he has ever been. He was standing in front of the Hokage, who was in his regular Hokage clothing. Naruto and the boys were in nice black suits with orange shirts and a blue tie with the Fire Nation's crest on it. It is okay Naruto. Everything will be okay, Naruto's best man Shikamaru said. Thanks man. I needed that, Naruto said. No problem, just make them happy so they can be less troublesome please, Shikamaru said. I will, no problem, Naruto said with his classic foxy smirk. The music started to play and everyone stood up and turned around and saw one of the best sight Naruto has ever seen. Both of Hinata and Ino were in the same low-cut sleeveless white wedding dress walking with their fathers down the walkway. With Fuchs in the middle of the group. Naruto could not take his eyes off of them. And I am not going to do the whole wedding, I will skip to the good part. All three may say their vows to each other, the Hokage said. I will go first, Naruto said. Before you girls I was alone, yes I had Fuchs and the fox but no one would come by me. Everyone throw things at me. They treated me like I was a monster. I even tried to end my life before. When Naruto said this everyone was shocked, he never told anyone before. Then I meet you Hinata and you stood by me, made me see the world was not so bad, you taught me how to love. Naruto paused and took a breath. Ino, I know we started off on the wrong foot, but after you saw me and I saw you for who we really were, I came to love you also. You girls not only made me happy yourself, but you are okay with me have more girls to rebuild my clan. I am the luckiest man to ever have been or will ever be. I will die for any of my girls. I love them all and I love you both with all my heart. Naruto spoke from the heart with some tears in his eyes. The girls were next. The both had tears running down their faces. Naruto looked and saw most all the females had tears also, but all of his mates were openly crying. You got it wrong Naruto, we are the lucky ones, Hinata said. She is right. We are with a great man that will do anything for us and his families. We both are so happy that our hearts may explode. Both of Hinata and Ino took a breath and said, We love you master, they said with smiles on their faces. Now is there anyone who has a reason why these three should not be wed? I think you should keep it to ourselves or these two may kill you, the Hokage said pointing to Hinata and Ino who were sending Killer Shark out. Now by the power vested in by myself and the Fire Lord I now pronounce you three married. You may kiss the brides. With that Naruto and Hinata kissed. After they were done Naruto and Ino kissed. Now may I announce Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki and Hinata Uzumaki and Ino Namikaze. The whole crowd yelled and shouted. Naruto, Hinata and Ino grabbed each other hands and walked down the walkway to go to where the wedding party was being held. The party went well. All the guests come and wished them luck and or told Naruto to treat them well. Ooh hey little sister, Naruto said to Hinata's sister Hanabi. What did you call me? Hanabi asked. I called you little sister. Hinata and I are married, that make you my sister now, Naruto told the girl. Really? Cool, I always wanted a bother, Hanabi said. Give him a hug. Good, Naruto rubbing her head. Now I think I promised you a present. Naruto waved his hand to signal Sum to come over. She had 3 boxes. These are for my mates and you also Hanabi, because I take care of the people close to my heart, Naruto said, giving the box to her. Once the box was opened, Hanabi was stunned. In the box was a red fox with a black and white tip tail. Is he for my? Hanabi asked. Yes, all my girls get a special animal friend and I thought you would like him, Naruto said. Thank you big brother, Hanabi said. He will be a great father, Ino whispered into Hinata's ear. Yee, he will be. I can't wait to start an family with him, Hinata said back to her. I will go show father, Hanabi said, running away. That was sweet of you Naruto, Ino said. Thanks, but I am not done yet, Naruto said, waving for Kurenai, Anko and Hana to come over also. I got all of you girls my mate something thanks to the help of Sum. It was hard for her to get Kurenai and Anko's because I marked them last night, but she did it, Naruto said. For Hinata, Naruto said, handing her a box. She opened it. Inside was an white snow fox. Oh, she is cute, Hinata said, taking her out of the box. For Ino, Naruto said, handing her anther box. Again Ino opened it. Inside was a lynx. Oh, he is a big one, thank you, Ino said. For Anko, Anko opened it and inside was a boa constrictor. Wow, was all Anko could say. For Kurenai, she opened the box and inside was a ferret. For Hana, she opened the box. Inside was a husky puppy. Lastly, I got your Sum by myself, Naruto said. The whistled a large dog came running out. This is a nin dog from Earth Country. He is prime breeding dog. I thought you would like your own animal friend. They are all ninja trained animals. How do you like them? We love them, thank you Naruto, all of them said, hugging him. Good, well now I think it is time for Hinata, Ino and I celebrate our honeymoon. Soon can you watch Fuchs and Hinata's and Ino's animal for a day or so? Naruto said. Yes Alpha. Tsunade said. With that Naruto, Ino and Hinata left to go to Naruto's apartment. After they left the party they raced to his apartment. Naruto got there first. He opened the door just in time for Hinata then Ino to run in. The moment they all were in the apartment they all grouping and kissing each other. Naruto grabbed Hinata by her. Oh yes master, Hinata monad. Oh the dirty little girl like that. Naruto asked in between kissing her neck. Oh god yes master, me. Make me your own. I will do anything for you, Hinata begged. Good little. Ino undress her and yourself slowly while I watch, walking over to his chair and watched. Yes master, Ino said, undressed Hinata giving Naruto a show. First she unzipped Hinata's dress. It fell to the ground. Hinata was wearing white lost bra and panties with stocking and a garter belt. Good girls. Hinata now do her. Naruto order. Hi master, Hinata said turning around and taking Ino's zipper and lowering it. The dress fell to the ground showing off the same as Hinata. Wow you girls look great, Naruto said. Thank you our husband, the both said. Now both of you girls bend over the bed and show me your asses for your spanking, Naruto said standing up. Yes sir, the both said bending over. Naruto walked over to them and started to rub their asses. Oh please master don't toy with us please we need you, Hinata said. Oh I will but I want to make you squirm and beg for my. Naruto moved to Hinata, he grabbed her and then in one swift movement he wound back and smacked her. Oh, Hinata yelled. Did you like that bitch? Naruto asked. Oh yes so much master, Hinata said with tears in her eyes. Good because we are only getting started, Naruto said then did some hand signs and yelled, Shadow Clone Jutsu, with that one clone popped up. Okay now let's punish these horny bitches, Naruto said to the clone as they both wound up and Naruto smacked Hinata's. As the clones smacked Ino's. Oh god yes that feels good, Ino yelled. Kiss each other, Naruto commanded. Hinata and Ino were kissing each other while Naruto and his clone smacked their asses. I think it is time for the good part, Naruto said with a smirk. Naruto looked at his clone. Tie her hands behind her back and make her watch me Hinata. Sure boss, the clone said tying Ion's hands. Naruto grabbed Hinata's panties and ripped them off of her. Naruto then undressed. When he got to his boxers his already hard 10 inches sprung out of them. The now Naruto rubbed his, you want this you hungry bitch? Naruto asked smacking Hinata in the face with his. Yes my master my mate my everything. I am hungry for your only, Hinata said panting. Good girl, Naruto said rubbing his on Hinata's. Are you ready? Do you want it fast or slow at first? Naruto asked. Fast please me so hard I can't walk. Okay, Naruto said shoving his into Hinata breaking her hymen. Oh, Hinata yelled. Naruto waited a few moments then started to thrust in and out. Oh god you are so tight Hinata. I love it, Naruto said then smacked her. Oh god yes I love your in me it is so good, Hinata said. Good I am glad my hungry love my. Oh god Naruto please her and make her come. I need you so bad, yelled Ino. Wait your turn bitch, Naruto said grabbing Hinata's hair and pulled it. Oh Naruto I am almost there, Hinata said. That's right. Beg for me to let you come, Naruto said her faster and harder. Please oh please let me come master, Hinata begged. You my come bitch, Naruto said pulling her hair harder and smacked her. Oh 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 God, Hinata yelled as her orgasm ripped through her. Good girl now rest. This is your first time of many more to come. Now it is your turn, bitch, Naruto said, walking over to Ino. Naruto brought her up and kissed her and untied her. They walked over to the bed where Naruto ripped Ino's panties off of her and then he laid on the bed. Got on. Yes, master, Ino said as fast as she could. She climbed onto the bed and got Naruto's by her, waiting for it. Go down. Ino waited no time and plunged onto his. Yes, master, that is so good, Ino said, bouncing on Naruto's. Oh, that feels good. Naruto then looked over to Hinata and saw her tit. Come here, Hinata, I want to suck on those tits. Yes, master, Hinata said, clambering on the bed and taking off her bra. Naruto grabbed one of each of Hinata's and Ino's tit and sucked on the other of Hinata's tit. Oh god, that feels so good, master, suck on my tits, milk me like I am a cow, Hinata yelled. Oh god. Master, can I cum? I can't take it, you're so big and your hands are so good on my, I am going to cum, Ino begged. Cum for my, Naruto growled. Ino yelled out until she fell to Naruto's chest, breathing hard. Oh, I am going to cum. Get on your knees, bitches, Naruto growled out. Yes, master, they said, moving fast on their knee before Naruto, who was rubbing his. A few moments later he yelled out. Oh, here it comes, my bitch, Naruto yelled as he came all over Hinata and Ino. After a few moments of heavy breathing, Naruto looked at them. Lick the cum off of each other, bitches. Yay, master, Hinata and Ino said, starting to lick the cum off of each other. Now my, Naruto said after they cleaned each other. They both licked and kissed his a lot longer than needed to be. Okay, girls, I think that is good. Let's go to bed, Naruto teared. Right, Ino said. Okay, Hinata said. After all three got into the bed with the covers covering them, Naruto turned to Hinata. I love you, Hinata. Good night, Naruto said, kissing her. I love you also, Naruto, she said. Naruto turned to Ino. I love you, Ino, Naruto said, also kissing her. I love you, Naruto. Good night, Ino said. With that, they all drifted to sleep. It has been 3 weeks since the wedding, and Naruto and his girls were doing great. Every day Naruto would get up and check on his girls and how the clan house is coming along. Naruto made love to all his girls. They all liked different things. Hinata got pleasure by pleasing Naruto. Ino liked to be teased until she could not take it and pounce on him. Kurenai liked to be done slowly and long carefully. Anko was the opposite, she liked to hard and fast with a lot of dirty talk. Tsume, true to the Inuzuka clan, she liked pet play. She loved to be collared and walked around on all fours on a leash and hard. Hana liked the same but softer and loved to give blow jobs more. They had one more day until him, Hinata, Ino, Kurenai and Anko leave to go to the sand village. At the moment he was walking to the training grounds that the Inuzuka had after he got done going shopping for some surprises for the Kazekage and his family. He walked and saw that Kiba was fighting with Hana with their dogs on the sideline. Tsume was watching with her arms crossed. Well, what do we have here? Naruto asked, walking over Tsume and kissed her. Hello Alpha, we are getting Kita ready to take over the clan, Tsume said, leaning her head on his chest. Yay, and how is it going? Naruto asked, rubbing her. Okay, he is getting stronger but not as strong as that big of yours, Tsume said, rubbing Naruto's. Do you have to do that here in front of my? Kiba yelled. Hey, I can't help it if my girls are happy with all the loving I give them, Naruto said with a foxy smirk. He is right. He can give it to us good, Tsume said. And he can makes us unable to walk for a week, Hana said, walking up to Naruto and kissing him. Oh, for the love of God. I need a drink, Kiba yelled. Well, once you grow up and get a girl you will know how it feels, Naruto said. He is right, pup, Tsume said. Yay, whatever, Kiba said with a whine. Okay, so what are you doing, Alpha? Tsume asked. Well, since Hinata, Ino, Kurenai, Anko and I are leaving tomorrow, I thought you, Hana and me could go on a date and have some fun, Naruto said. Sounds good, Tsume said. Good, let's go then, Naruto said, grabbed both of Tsume and Hana and ran off so fast that it left Kiba and their dogs left stunned. What the hell? Kiba yelled. Naruto and Tsume and Hana had a great time on their date. They went to the movies, walked in the park. Had lunch and dinner in a nice restaurant. After the whole day they all of them all were hot and bothered. They were on the way to the Inuzuka clan main house. Oh, I need to you both so bad, Naruto growled out. Oh yes, Alpha us both use us please us and we will please you, Hana said, playing with Naruto's through his pants. Where should we do it? Asked Naruto. I say in my room. All the walls are soundproof because of the Inuzuka's clan better than human hearing, Tsume said. Good idea for that you will be the first one to get your, Naruto said to Tsume. Oh thank you Alpha, Tsume thanked him. It took only a few seconds for the group to get to Tsume's room. When they got into the room Naruto closed the door and looked at both of Tsume and Hana. Okay bitches, I am going to get cleaned up. While I want you to get ready. Understood? Naruto said, petting both of their faces. Yes Alpha. Naruto left to get cleaned up. This was part of his plan. He know the longer he made them wait the hornier they got. He got undressed and got ready, but he waited for about 5 minutes to make them stew in their own juices. When he got out of the bathroom what he saw was a great sight. On the bed were Tsume and Hana. They were dressed as dogs. They both had collars on. Attached to the collars were leashes. They had dog ears on and in their asses were butt plugs with tails on them. When they saw him they got up and walked to him and handed him their leash. Do you like this Alpha? Asked Tsume. What do you think bitches? Naruto asked, pointing to his harden. I think you do, Hana said jokingly. You are right. Now get on all fours you horny bitches, Naruto yelled. Yes Alpha. They both said. Naruto walked to the bed with the Tsume and Hana walking on all fours. Hana suck my, Naruto ordered. Yes Alpha. Hana said, starting to blow Naruto. Naruto loved to watch Hana head bobbed up and down on his 10 inches. Oh that feels good Hana, Naruto moaned. Thank you Alpha, I love to please you, Hana said, then went back to sucking his. Oh yay, Naruto said, then looked at Tsume. You like watching your daughter sucking your alphas? Don't you bitch? Naruto growled out. Yes Alpha, I love it, Tsume moaned out. Good, because now that my is nice and wet I want that, Naruto said with a growl. Naruto walked over to Tsume who was shaking her, begging for his. Here it comes bitch, Naruto said, shoving his into her doggy style. Oh god yes Alpha me. Your bitch good, Tsume moaned. Oh I love you with a butt plug in your it you nice and tight, Naruto moaned. Oh god I am going to cum. Please let me cum, Tsume yelled out. Then cum bitch cum for your Alpha. Tsume yelled out when her orgasm hit her hard. Oh good girl. Hana get on the bed on your back and Tsume suck on her tits, Naruto ordered. Yes Alpha. They both reply. Once Hana and Tsume were in places Naruto walked over to them and put his by her. You want this don't you? Naruto asked. Oh god yes please me, Hana begged. Naruto did not waste time and started to her, slowly watching Tsume suck on her daughter's tits. Yay that is right bitch, suck her tits. I can't wait for the house to be done so I can start breeding you bitch. Would you like that? Naruto growled out. Oh god yes Alpha, Hana yelled. Yes Alpha, I can't wait to have your pups, Tsume said, licking Hana's tit. Oh Alpha please let this worthless bitch to cum, Hana begged. Oh yes cum bitch. Hana's orgasm rocketed through her like a geyser. Oh I am coming, Naruto yelled and pulled out of Hana and cummed all over Hana's body and Tsume's face. Oh girls you look so hot like that. Clean each other then bed, Naruto said, wiping himself off. Yes Alpha. They both said, with Tsume licking Naruto's cum off of Hana's tits and stomach. Then Hana licked Naruto's cum off of Tsume's face. Are you girls ready for bed? Naruto asked, getting under the covers. Yes Alpha. Tsume said, also getting under the covers. Yay I am Alpha, Hana said in the covers. I love you girl very much, Naruto said. We love you also Alpha, the both said. Good night girls, I will see you in the morning, Naruto said, kissing them good night. With that all three of them drifted to sleep. Naruto woke up to an warm feeling on his. He looked down and saw that Tsume was sucking him off and Hana no were in sight. Well someone is up and horny, Naruto said with a smirk. I am always horny for you Alpha, Tsume said with a voice. Good answer for that, you may eat my cum, Naruto said with a smirk. Thank you Alpha, Tsume said, moving her head up and down. Naruto's increasing her speed. Here it comes bitch, Naruto yelled, coming in Tsume's mouth. You taste so good Alpha, Tsume said, licking her lips. I am glad you like it. Now where is Hana? She is making us breakfast, Tsume said. Okay, let me get ready then we can eat. I have to be at the gate soon to go to the sand, Naruto said, getting ready. A while later Naruto finished breakfast. He kissed Hana and Tsume goodbye with Kai pounding his head into the table. I love you girls. I will miss you girls, Naruto said, hugging them. We love you also Alpha, Tsume said. And we will miss you also Alpha, Hana said. Bye, we should be back in 2 weeks, be good. We will try, Tsume said with a smirk. With that Naruto left to walk to the gate. He was wearing a black shirt with orange trim and had the Uzumaki creased on his right arm and the Namikaze crest on his left. He also had his Chunin vest and combat boots, black pants and his Hitai on his head. It took a few minutes to get to the gate where he saw Hinata, Ino, Kurenai and Anko wearing the same thing. He was with Hinata and Ino without the vet since they have not made it to Chunin. Hinata, who wear her Hitai around her neck, had the Uzumaki crest on her back, and Ino, who had her Hitai around her waist, had the Namikaze crest on hers. So are my girls ready? Naruto asked, holding a box. Yay, we are master, Ino said. Here master, I got your bag for you master, Hinata said. Thank you Hinata, you girls are the best, Naruto said, looking at Hinata and Ino. Naruto turned to Kurenai and Anko. So do you two have fun last night? Naruto asked Kurenai and Anko, who after Naruto clammed them because more than friends after Kurenai opened about her. Yes we did master. Thank you for letting me and mistress have fun last night, Kurenai said with Anko's arm around her. No problem as long as you two remember that I decide when you can play, Naruto said with a growl. We know master, we will be good, Anko said. Good. Now let's get going to sand and have some fun on the way, Naruto yelled. Yes master, they all yelled. It has been 3 days since Naruto and his girls left for the sand village with their animal partners. They all were having fun. They stopped at night to camp and in the woods. They all had an orgy when Naruto used his shadow clones all of his girls' holes. It was the last day of their trip. They all were excited to get to the village and to see Naruto's future wife. How much longer? Naruto whined with Fuchs on his shoulder. Not much master, Hinata said, holding her fox she named Snowy. Yay, we should be able to see the village soon, Ino said, petting her lynx she named Kitty. The village is about 30 minutes away, Kurenai said with her ferret's head popping out his head from Kurenai's tits, who she named Bear. Lucky bastard ferret, Naruto thought. Yay, get your shit together, Anko said with her boa constrictor around her arm. She named Dragon. What did you say to me? Naruto growled to Anko. I did not mean you master. I meant that for the girls, Anko said, sweating like crazy. Okay fine, Naruto said, looking away. Anko took a deep breath. The other girls were giggling at this. Oh, and before we go, I want you girls to call me Naruto until I mark and marry the Kage's daughter, Naruto said. Yes Naruto, they all said together. Good, let's go then. It is hot as hell. Me balls are sweaty as hell, Naruto said, starting to walk away. They all walked for 25 minutes and then they saw the village. They all walked to the front gate and waited for the guards to check them in. Halt, name and village and reason you are here, the guard said. I am Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki and these are my wives and mates Hinata Uzumaki and Ino Namikaze, Naruto said, pointing to Hinata and Ino. These are my fiancés and other mates Kurenai Yuhi and Anko Midarashi, pointing to Kurenai and Anko. We are from the Hidden Leaf Village and we are here to talk to the Kage about an arranged marriage with his daughter, Naruto said. Oh, okay, well we will get one of the Anbu to take you to the Kage, the guard said. Okay, thank you, Naruto said, petting Fuchs. When the Anbu came to take the group to the Kage. As they all walked the group, they saw that they were getting looks from everyone that passed. Out of nowhere a little girl ran up to Naruto. Hello little girl. How can I help you? Naruto asked the little girl. What is that thing on your shoulder? The girl asked. Oh, she is a fox. Her name is Fuchs. Do you want to pet her? Naruto said. Yes, please, said the girl. The girl was petting Fuchs and looked at Naruto. She looked happy. I like her. She is soft, the girl said. I am glad you like her. Do you want to come to the cage office or do you have to see your mom or dad? Naruto said. I don't have a mommy or daddy, the girl said looking down. It is okay. My mommy and daddy died also. How about you come with us to see the cage and hold Fuchs on the way there? Okay, Naruto said with a smile. Thank you, the little girl said wiping tears away. No problem. What is your name? I am Naruto. I am Ri, the little girl said. Okay Ri, let's go, Naruto said taking her hand. All of Naruto's girls looked at him and the girl and they could not believe how lucky they could be. They group started walking to the cage office again. It took them a few minutes to get there. The Anbu took them to the cage's office. When they got to the office, the Anbu turned to them and said, Wait here please, the Anbu said. The group waited for the Anbu to come back. It took a few moments for him to get back. The cage will see you now, the Anbu said. Thank you, Naruto said. The group walked into the room. When they got into the room, there was 4 people in the room. There was 3 men and 1 woman. Hello cage, Naruto said bowing to the cage. Hello, who must be Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki, and these must be your wives and mates. And who is this little girl? The cage said. Yes, they are, and this is Ri, we just met her. She is an orphan like was, Naruto said. I see. These must be your beautiful daughter Temari of the sand. Your puppet master son Kankuro and our other son Gaara, the container of the one tail, Naruto said. The sand ninjas were speechless. How did you know all that? The cage. I make it a point to know who I am talking to, Naruto said. I see. Well, yes, this is my daughter Temari. It is a pleasure to meet you Temari, Naruto said taking her hand and kissed it. Hello to you also Naruto, Temari said trying to be polite but looked at him with eyes that looked like she would kill him. I understand that you did not want this, I am sorry, but hopefully we can get past that and get to know each other better, Naruto said flashing her an foxy smile. I see. You just what to say don't you? Temari asked. I have my moments, Naruto said. I am sure you do, Temari said rolling her eyes. Well, now shall we get started? The cage said. As you wish, Naruto said. Well, exchange for you marrying my daughter, the leaf will not take as many job requests from the Wind Daimyo and will come to our aid if ever needed, the cage said. Yes, that correct. That is what the Hokage said, Naruto said. Good, it is agreed them, the cage said shaking Naruto's hand. Good, now that is taken care of, here are my present to you, Naruto said opening the box he had and got a scroll out. For you cage 5 million Ryo, Naruto said handing him an scroll. What, why so much? The cage asked. It is a small price to pay for a strong beautiful woman like your daughter, Naruto said. For Kankuro, Naruto said handing him a scroll. Kankuro opened the scroll and 3 figures popped out of it. These are 3 new puppets. These one is named Rome, and think of a Roman legionary, he can fight and block any attack. This one is named Sunset, and think of a Japanese samurai, he is the fastest puppet made. Lastly, this is Holge, and think of a Viking shield maiden, if you put chakra in her she can move on her own and defend you while you use your other puppets, Naruto said to Kankuro. Wow, thanks, Kankuro said in shook. For Gaara, this is an scroll that will help you with the one tails, Naruto said hand him the scroll. Thanks, Gaara said. Lastly for you Temari. I got you a new battle fan with the Namikaze crest on it, Naruto handed her the fan. And this, Naruto took and scroll and unsealed it. This is a nin hawk. With that the hawk flew over to Temari and landed on her shoulder. Wow, thank you, Temari said petting the hawk. How can we ever repay you Naruto? The cage asked. Well, how about who make sure the orphans are taken care of and little Ri come with us when we leave? Deal, the cage said shaking Naruto's hands. After that, the week and a half went fast. Naruto and Temari went on a few dates and had fun with each other. Temari started to like Naruto. She found him fun and a caring person. She liked that he would go out of his way to make sure everyone was taken care of, and the way he was with Ri made her feel like this may not be a bad deal. It was the day before their wedding and Temari was nervous as hell. She was with all of Naruto's girls and their animal partners. She was asking questions about what Naruto was like and what he likes. I have to know. Why did Naruto give all his girls nin animals? Temari asked. Well, Naruto likes to make sure his girls are taken care of, Hinata said, petting Snowy. He has a good heart, don't he? Temari asked, petting her hawk she named Goldie because he looked like he shined in the sun like gold. Yay, he does. He try to give us all the same attention, but we all know he likes Hinata a little more and we are good with that, Ino said. No, I am not, Hinata protested. Yay, you are, and who can blame him? You known him longer and loved him longer and took care of him, Ino said. I love him and I am glad I can be with him with all of you, Hinata said with a blush. So girls, what does Naruto like in the bedroom? Temari asked. With that, the girls told her was Naruto liked. It took over an hour to tell her all, and at the end Temari passed out. In the morning, all of Naruto's girls helped Temari get ready. It will be okay, Temari. Trust me, Hinata told her. Thank you, Hinata. You know they are right. Naruto does love all of you girls, but he love you a little more. I can see it his eyes. I hope one day we can love each other like all of you girls and him, Temari said, fixing her hair. You will, I know. When we talk about you, he gets a look in his eyes he gets when he talks about his girls, Ino said. She is right. He is a good man. He loves you already and I know you can love him also, Kurenai said. That's the thing, I think I love him already. I know it is stupid to think that because I have only known him a week and a half, but I do, Temari said. It is not stupid, I fell in love with him an hour after meeting him, Anko said. Thanks girls, I can't wait for you all to be my sisters, Temari said, hugging them all. Well, the sooner you get out there and we get back to the Leaf and Anko and I marry him we will be, Kurenai said. The wedding started, everything was great. The cage did the ceremony and Konkuro gave Temari away. And again I am not doing the whole wedding, only the good parts. Do you Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki take Temari Sabaku to be your wife? The cage asked. I do, Naruto said, looking into her ears. Do you Temari Sabaku take Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki to be your husband? I do. Then by the power vested in me by myself and the wind daimyo, I now pounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride. Naruto leaned Temari back and gave her a deep kiss and she kissed back. Temari, I relieve you from your duty to the sand, the cage said. I understand. Temari bowed her head so the cage can take off her sand hitai. Temari turned to Naruto, who had a leaf hitai in his hand. Let me be the first to welcome you to your new life as a leaf kunoichi, Naruto said, putting the leaf hitai on her head. Thank you, Naruto, Temari said. May I intrude Mr. and Mrs. Naruto Namikaze, the cage yelled. Everyone shared and clapped their hands, even Naruto's girls. The wedding party started and Naruto and Temari had their first dance. They looked into each other's eyes and saw they both were happy. The wedding went on until around midnight. Naruto looked at Temari and saw her was teared, so he decided that it was time to go. Are you ready to go? Naruto asked, holding out his hand. Yes, I am, Temari said, grabbing his hand. They both walked over to Temari's family and wished them good night. Then walked over to Naruto's girls and he kissed them good night and told them he loved them all. Then they walked hand in hand down the hall to their room. They walked to the room. When they got there, he opened the door for her and closed the door behind them. Are you okay, Temari? Naruto asked. Yay, I am just nerves, Temari said. I will not hurt you, Temari, if that what worried about. No, I know you won't hurt me. It is just me first time and I know what you have done with your other girls and I do not want to displease you. I see well when we do make love, as long as you give yourself heart, body and soul, and I the same. Neither of us will be displeased, Naruto said, rubbing her back. Thank you, Naruto, you are so sweet, Temari said. Give him a kiss. No problem, Temari, but there is something I have to tell you before you go on, Naruto said, rubbing the back of his head. What is it, Naruto? Temari asked. Well, the thing I am like your brother Gaara. Naruto took a deep breath. I am the container of the nine-tails fox, Naruto said, looking into her eyes. Why are you telling me this now? Not earlier. Temari asked. I could not, I am sorry. I was ordered not to do it until you were not a Sand Kunoichi, because then you would have to tell the cage, Naruto said, looking down. Temari looked at Naruto for a while, then said. It is okay, Naruto, I understand, Temari said, rubbing his face. Thank you, Temari. This may be strange, but I love you, Naruto said. I love you to Naruto and I trust you. Temari kissed Naruto and he kissed back. They were kissing and feeling up each other. Temari, I want to clam you before we have. I am already yours, Temari said, kissing his neck. No, I just need to mix my and the nine-tails chakra and bite your neck so I can mark you as mine. Okay, do it, Naruto, I can't say no to you. Clam me, make me your forever. I, Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki, clam you, Temari Sabaku, as my mate, Naruto said after biting her neck. Oh, I am your forever, Temari said. Now me. As fast as they could, Naruto and Temari ripped their clothing off. They were playing and making out. Naruto started to play with her with his pumping his finger in and out of her. Oh god, yes, Naruto, that feels so good. I am almost there, Temari mounded. Beg me to let you come, Naruto ordered. Please let me come, my man, Temari begged. You may come now. Thank you. A few moments later, oh god, yes, Temari yelled through her orgasm. You ready for the good part? Yes, Temari begged. Tell me what you want, bitch, Naruto said. Oh, call me that, tie me up and whip me, please. Wow, you are a kinky bitch, aren't you? Naruto asked. Yes, ever since I talked to your girls I have been imagining you tying me up, whip my until it is as red as an apple. Then me until I can't take it anymore. Then stand up, bitch, Naruto growled. Temari got up. Naruto tied her hands behind her back and threw her on the bed with her in the air. Chakra whip. Naruto yelled. A long blue whip was formed by his chakra. Count every hit and thank me. You got it, Naruto said. Yes, master. Oh, that felt so good to say. Naruto whipped her. 1 thank you. 2 thank you. 3 thank you, master. 4 thank you. 5 thank you, master. 6 thank you, master. Please, I can't take it anymore, me please. Naruto lined up his and her. Here it come. Naruto pushed in her slowly until her hymen broke. Oh, master, go ahead. Naruto started to thrust in and out of her. Naruto flipped Temari into her back and lifted her legs over his head and pounded faster and harder. Oh, me like a master, Temari yelled. Oh, I am, Naruto said, increasing his thrust and smacked her. Oh, master, may I come please? Temari asked. You may, bitch. Oh yes, Temari yelled through her orgasm. I am coming also, Naruto said, pulling Temari on her knees and put his in her mouth and started to her face. Here it come, bitch, swallow it all, Naruto growled out. After they both cummed and catch her breath. Naruto untied her and they got into bed and drifted to sleep. The next 2 days that Naruto and the girls were there went by fast. On the last day there, Naruto and Temari walked around saying goodbye to the people of the sand. It was hard for Temari to say goodbye, but with Naruto's help she got through it. After they were done saying goodbye, they walked to the village gate where they saw Temari family. It was a teary and a long goodbye. Goodbye, I love you guys, Temari said, hugging them all. Goodbye. We love you also, Kanhiro said. Gaara and the cage nodded in agreement. Naruto and his girls left were walking, and while Hinata and Ino comfort Temari. They camped out that night under the stairs. They walked the next day also with nothing to report. That night they stayed at a hotel and spa. Right at the moment they were walking to the spa, they were all talking and having fun. When Naruto was tripped and fell into a woman's. The next thing Naruto know, he was fly throw the air into the wall. Do that again, you little shit, and I will take your balls, the mystery woman said. Naruto, All his girls yelled running to him. Kid, open your eye, I know who that is. The Nine Tails told him who it was. Who the do you think you are, bitch, to hit our man? Anko growled out. Naruto started to laugh. Girls, say hello to Tsunade Senju, the legendary snail Sanin. How do you know who I am? Asked Tsunade. I know a lot about you and Shizune there, Naruto said, pointing to Shizune. Are you a debt collector or from the Leaf trying to take me back? Tsunade asked. We are from the Leaf, but we are not here for someone that turns their back on their village and runs away to gamble and drink their problem away, Naruto said. Right after he said that, Tsunade pinned Naruto to the wall with her fist, ready to punish him. Who the hell do you think you are, you little shit? What do you know about what I went through and what I lost? I lost everything because of that village, Tsunade growled out. I know who I am Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki. I know pain. I was chased and beaten and thrown through hell and abandoned by the people that were supposed to take care of me and my family. I have been almost killed, poisoned, and have been shunned by that village because of what my father did to save it. Yet I will fight and die for it. So don't tell me about pain, and I would say just you let go of me or you have to answer to my girls, Naruto stated. Tsunade looked behind her. There was 5 grown kunoichi and 1 little girl. They all looked ready to rip her head off. So you are Minato's and Kushina's brat? Tsunade said, letting Naruto go. Yea, I am also the holder of the 9 tails, Naruto said, fixing his clothing. Oh, so I guess you know some pain, Tsunade stated. Yay, thanks. If you are not here for me, then why are you here? Tsunade asked, walking back to Shizune. We are heading back to the village after going to the sand village and getting married to Temari, Naruto said while his girls looked him over. I see. Well, we will be on our way then, Tsunade said, walking past the group. Before you go, Lady Tsunade, if you ever do that to our man, I will rip your tits off, cook them, and make you eat them. Understand? Hinata said. This dumbfounded the whole group but Naruto, who was smirking. It is okay, Hinata, let's go girls, I need to rest in the room. We have a long day tomorrow, Naruto said. Right, Naruto, the girls said and left to their room. Late at night there was pounding on Naruto's door. He got up and answered it. What he saw surprised him. It was Shizune. What can I do for you, Shizune? We need your help, Naruto. Lady Tsunade has been poisoned and I can't heal her. And why should I help? Naruto asked. Please, I will do anything, Shizune begged. I will see what I can do. Naruto the turned to all of his sleeping girls. Wake up girls, Naruto said. What is happening, Naruto? Hinata asked. Well, Tsunade been poisoned and she needs help. I need 2 of you and Anko to come with me now, Naruto said. Right, let's go, both of them stated. Good, the rest of you watch out for anything out of the ordinary. Got it, the rest said. The group left to find Tsunade. It took about 2 minutes to get to the room running at full speed. They are here, Lady Tsunade, Shizune said, bending over Tsunade to check her. Good, then Ank yoush shish, Shizune, Tsunade said weakly. How did this happen? Asked Hinata. We were walking to the room after Lady Tsunade drank 4 bottles of sake and some men come and started to throw sanbons with poison on them and about 15 hit her. After that the men said something about payback, being paid back, and left. I got her to the room then got you, Shizune said. Let me see one of the sanbons, Naruto said, holding out his hand. Shizune gave him one. Naruto smelled it, then he stuck out his tongue and licked the needle. Then right away spit the poison out. What the? Who the hell did you piss off that much that they would make that? Naruto yelled. What is it, Naruto? Hinata asked. It is strong poison that is made from snake venom and mixed in a seal. It take about a week to make and a fortune to make. It will take about 2 days or more to kill her and it is very painful, Naruto stated. It does not matter right now. Can you heal her? Shizune asked. Yeah, I can, but it will take a lot out of me and the fox and she would not like the way I have to do it. Besides, I don't think I want to. She turned her back on the village when they needed her. I think I will do the same, Naruto said, turning around. No, PP, please, I do not want to die. I will do anything, just save me, Tsunade begged. Fine, but I will have to bite you and inject you with the fox's charka and mark you as my mate to save you, Naruto stated. What? Tsunade asked. That is the only way the fox and I know of to save you. Okay, fine, do it, Tsunade growled out. I have not given you my request of what I want for saving you. What do you want? I will give you anything. Just save her, Shizune said. I want both of you as my mates. You will be coming back to the village with us, no questions asked. Fine, Tsunade said, looking down. She know he had her and she kind of liked how he used the situation to his advantage. Naruto started to gather chakra. His whole body started to glow red and blue. When he was ready, he bit and held his head at Tsunade's neck. After a few moments, Naruto relished her neck and back away before falling down. The last thing he remembered was his girls looking at him. Naruto shot out of bed. Naruto, you are okay? Yelled his girls, giving him a hug. What happened? Naruto asked. You saved Lady Tsunade's life and then passed out after, Shizune said. How long have I been out? Naruto asked. 2 days. Did you know that would happen to you? Hinata asked. Yes and no, there was a 50% chance that I would be tiered, 25% that I would fall asleep. A 20% chance that I would sleep for a day, 4% 2 days, and 1% I would die. That's why my price was high, Naruto said, rubbing his head. What, you know you could die? Shizune asked. Yeah, I did, Naruto said. Then why did it? Anko asked. The village needs her and she is the best medical ninja there is and she will be a big help when you girls are sick or pregnant, and besides she not half bad looking, Naruto said with his foxy smile. Hinata got up and smacked him. Don't you do that ever again, we were so worried about you. We could not live without you, Hinata said through tears. I am sorry girls, but I would do anything for you all, Naruto said, rubbing his face. We know, but don't. Okay, Kurenai said. Okay, Naruto said, and all his girls and hugged him. The moment was broken when there was a shout. Where is that bastard? Yelled the voice. A second later, Tsunade broke into the room and looked at him. What did you do to me? Tsunade yelled. What, I marked you and saved your life. I told you I would have to do that and you said okay, Naruto yelled back. Not that. What did you do to my body? Huh, you look the same to me, Naruto was dumbfounded. I usually look this young because I use a jutsu, but I am not right now and I look even young than before. I must have used a little more chakra than needed and it made you younger. Really? Tsunade asked. That's the only thing I can think of, Naruto said. The next moment Tsunade grabbed Naruto and kissed him. Thank you, Tsunade said after the kiss. Well, okay, no problem, Naruto said, looking like a fish out of water. So because you marked me I am your mate now? Tsunade asked. Yes. And you are going to mark Shizune also as payment for saving my life? Yes. So then how many girls do you have? Tsunade asked. Let's see. Naruto started counting in his head. With you two then it is 9, Naruto said, looking proud. Really? You can satisfy all of them? And please tell me the little girl is not one of them, Tsunade said. 1, yes, I can satisfy them all and still have more left over, and 2, no, she is not, she is like my daughter. What kind of man do you think I am? Naruto stated. A pervert and a bastard, Tsunade said. I am, and the girls love it and would not want me to change, Naruto said with a huge foxy smile. Yep, said Hinata. You know it, said Ino. Hell yeah, don't change, said Anko. What Anko says, Kurenai said, looking away to hide a blush. It is good, Temari said. Thanks girls, and besides I may be a pervert but I do not hurt little girls and I do not peep in girls when they are bathing. That is wrong and only a disgrace as a man do that, Naruto stated. I can see I pegged you wrong. You may not be as bad as a man, Tsunade said. Thanks, I think, Naruto said, then looked at Ri. What is wrong, Ri? Do you really see me as your daughter? Ri asked. Yeah, I think I do. Would you like to be my daughter? Naruto asked. Yes, Ri said, running up and hugging him. I have a daddy, Ri said, crying into his chest. All of the girls in the room started to cry. It is okay, Ri, I will be your daddy and all of my mates will be your mommies, Naruto said with tears in his eyes. After a whole bunch of crying and a whole lot of time, everything got settled. After that, Naruto marked Shizune as his 9th mate. They all decide that the next day they would start their walk back to the village. The next morning, Naruto and his girls and new daughter started to walk. They had to take breaks for Naruto because he was not fully healed. When they finally got to the gates, it was about noon. We are back, babe, Naruto yelled. Would you shut up, Baka? Tsunade yelled. What, I am happy to be home, a foxy grind, Naruto said. Is he always like this? Tsunade asked the girls. Pretty much, Anko said. Okay, well, time to see Gramps, Naruto stated. Who is Gramps? Shizune asked. That what Naruto calls the Hokage, Hinata said. What in the Hokage is good with that? Shizune asked. I don't know and I don't think he or Naruto cares, Anko said. As they walked down the road, the whole group was getting looks, but not the silly looks. These looks were more, how the did that kid get Tsunade back here, looks. It took a few minutes to get to the Hokage's office. Hey old man, we are back and we have a surprise for you, Naruto yelled, kicking open the Hokage's office. Naruto, can you ever just walk in and not shout? The Hokage asked. I could, but not my style, Naruto said. Okay, fine, so how did it go and what is the surprise? Okay, come in, girls, Naruto said. With that, the girls walked in. The Hokage was shocked to say the least. Okay, this is my new wife and one of my new mates, Temari of the Leaf, Naruto said with Temari bowing. This is Ri, a little girl is from the sand that I took in and I want to make her my daughter. Ri waved at the Hokage. And I think you know one of my new mates, Tsunade, and the last new mate is Shizune. Both of Tsunade and Shizune bowed with Tsunade saying, Hello sensei, Tsunade said. The Hokage was quiet for about a minute. Are you trying to give an old man a heart attack, you young bastard? The Hokage stated, holding his heart. I try, Naruto said, laughing. With that, the group told the Hokage what happened for the last couple of weeks when out of nowhere the door flew open and Tsume and Hana ran in. Alpha, you're back, they both yelled, tackling him to the ground. Soon of a bitch that hurt, Naruto yelled. Tsume and Hana, back off, Naruto got hurt during the mission, so be careful, the Hokage said. We are sorry Alpha, we missed you a lot thou, Tsume said, looking down. It is okay. Now let's intrude everyone, Naruto said. After the indurations, Naruto asked how the clan house was going. It is done, the Hokage said with a smile. Cool, can we see it? Naruto asked. The Hokage smiled and nodded and started to walk out the door. It took a while for the group to get to the new clan house, and what they saw kept them in awe. What stood before them was a huge castle surrounded by a big walls, and on the gate there was the clan symbols for the Namikaze and the Uzumaki. Think of an mid-level European castle. Holy shit, that is huge, Naruto yelled. Watch your language in front of the child, Hinata yelled at him and hit him in the back of the head. Sorry, Naruto said, rubbing his head. Okay, let's go in.